expectations. Feel the anticipation.
This long shot,
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Park racing fans, and welcome to our replay show from Friday afternoon. Also, first day of the Breeders' Cup World Championships at Santa Anita. 11 races on our live program for the Friday afternoon card here at Laurel Park. Temp in the 50s under sunny skies after heavy rains late in the evening on Thursday. The track is rated fast, but we are off the turf. Here's the first of 11 on Friday. Blocked away, and we're off. 2 Bits a Ride was first away, Gone Home up on the inside, Top Hat Trees and a Hegama. The green colors of the far outside created special all across the track and stacked up with the speed up front. Next is Spooky Island, who sits down at the rail, and Mucho Macho Danny is only about 4.5 lengths off the dueling leaders, and Walk Away Joe is in the back heading off of the far turn run. 5 pretty much right across with 4 furlongs left to go. Gone Home, 2 Bits a Ride, the 2 Pat, Top Hat Trees and Racing 3 wide. Created Special's the one widest of them all. Gamas trying to stay in between horses. Another length and a half, and Mucho Macho Danny lurking along there, 4 from the front with 2.5 furlongs left to go. Walk Away Joe and Spooky Island in the back. An opening quarter, 23.07. They're at the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. Gone Home, Top Hat Treason on the outside through a half in 47.60 into the stretch now. Top Hat Treason Gone Home, and here's Mucho Macho Danny, who's been waiting in the wings. Mucho Macho Danny Gone Home, Top Hat Treason in between horses, back in third with a furlong left to go. Mucho Macho Danny Gone Home, and Top Hat Treason with a 16th left to run. Mucho Macho Danny and Victor Rosales. Mucho Macho Danny puts it all together to win by 3. Gone Home was second. Then it was Top Hat Treason, followed by Walk Away Joe, and next to Spooky Island. Wind up. And they're off. Slow to begin there was Sharp. Sharp breaks last. American Glory was out first. Here's Trimmed in Gray. The outside Red Hot Dame away in third position. And Nightmare running along in fourth. And Shack's Hidden Gem in between horses from fifth. Sybil's Prophecy. Then in between horses 1, 2, 3 go is next. The inside of that is Turco Treat of the orange colors. Holiday Hope settles to the back of the pack racing on the inside. And they are followed by Galanor. Another 2 lengths back. And Little Lass racing 3 wide into the far turn run. And the back of the pack there is True Prosperity, who's in last position as this favorite, was Sharp on the outside and broke slow, but has improved just past True Prosperity. Opening quarter 22.77. They're coming to the top of the stretch now, and it's American Glory clinging to a narrow lead. American Glory from Red Hot Dame of the outside, and the center of the track here is 1, 2, 3 goes on the go now. They're coming through the last 3/16, half mile 47.27. 1, 2, 3 go, and Red Hot Dame down to the inside, down to settle it. Red Hot Dame, 1, 2, 3 go. 1, 2, 3 go. Just in front, 1, 2, 3 go. Won it from Red Hot Dame in second. Then it was Holiday Hopes and Nightmare. They're followed by Galanor. And they're off. Mice and Men bobble just a bit at the beginning. Baron of Bluegrass from Brooks Robinson, another two. And here's Revolutionary Road back in third position. Storm in Hong Kong to the inside. Time Flies By is next. And Inspector Cape, Lookout Awesome DJ, Mice and Men the far outside, about the 5 or 6 path. And last is Talent Quest heading into the far turn, where Brooks Robinson now puts the head in front past that half-mile pole from Baron of Bluegrass in second. Time Flies By in between horses racing in third. Revolutionary Road, Storm in Hong Kong is in fifth. They're followed by Cape Lookout and Mice and Men. In the back of the pack, we have Awesome DJ. One more well back there is Talent Quest. 21.92 fired up opening quarter mile and moved 2.5 furlongs left to go. Brooks Robinson putting on a hot pace but doing it well by 5. Shifting out a little is Baron of Bluegrass in second. Storm in Hong Kong down to the inside. Has cut the corner, moves to second at the 360s. Half mile and 45.21. And Brooks Robinson drifting well to the center of the track is in front. The inside is Storm in Hong Kong, and Time Flies By, trying to gain late, and Cape Lookout is fourth. Here's Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson went quick early, holding on. Brooks Robinson from Time Flies By to win it by a neck. Then it was Storm in Hong Kong and Cape Lookout, and then Revolutionary Road. And they're off. Lady by Choice was a beat slow to begin. Last Foggy Dreams, and there goes 10 count out to the lead. Discreet Deceit breaks sharp on the outside. A Conjecture in between horses up close. Then Phantom Shot is next. Lady by Choice improves second last position now, and She's Quiet in the back. 6 lengths covers him with 10 count out in front from Discreet Deceit. On the outside is Lady by Choice, has made progress all the way up to third. Up third of the outside within 2 of the lead, now 3 deep. And they're followed by Conjecture racing fourth and Phantom Shot. And Foggy Dreams drops to the back of the pack with She's Quiet. 22.57 the opening quarter mile. 10 count out Discreet Deceit with Lady by Choice on the outside. Just a length off them, and just behind them is Conjecture. Sitting at the rail racing in fourth, and Phantom Shot is in fifth. Top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. 10 count out Discreet Deceit and Lady by Choice. Phantom Shot on the far outside. Just in behind him is Conjecture, searching for a bit of racing room. Into the stretch now. Here's Phantom Shot. After a half in 46.35, Phantom Shot's up top. Phantom Shot, Lady by Choice. Then it's Conjecture. They're followed by She's Quiet with a 16 to go. Phantom Shot is 9-1. Phantom Shot's going to score under Jorge Ruiz. Phantom Shot, Lady by Choice, and She's Quiet. She's Quiet maybe second there. Then Conjecture. Minute 10:78. 2 firsts. Photo. 3-2, Torch of Truth. They are in the gate. And they're off. Good even break and Destruction. This long shot going to the lead. The inside is Big City Blues up there. And Street Prayer away third position. They're followed by Torch of Truth between horses in fourth. Crush It to the inside. And Tappin' Cat settles second last position. And Mr. Smurthwaite trails. Big City Blues showing the way. Big City Blues 3/4 of a length from Destruction in second. As they push now past the 5 furlong mark. Crush It up on the inside. And between horses there is Torch of Truth. On the outside is Street Prayer. They're followed by Tappin' Cat biding time second last position, and Mr. Smurthwaite last in a compact field. 23.12 that opening quarter mile into the turn. It is Big City Blues in front from Destruction. On the outside is Street Prayer, and then it's Crush It in fourth. Here's Tappin' Cat working forward out there, 3 deep of the track, now within 2.5 or 3 of the lead after a 46.09 half mile. And so Destruction and Street Prayer now 1-2. Tappin' Cat rolls on the far outside. Tappin' Cat on the outside now with a sweeping move to take the lead at the top of the stretch. Tappin' Cat has gone by and powers away to open up 2 as they straighten in past the 3/16 from Crush It in second. Destruction and Street Prayer is weakened up. Here's Torch of Truth now moving to third with a furlong left to go. And it is Tappin' Cat. Tappin' Cat holding sway. Tappin' Cat by 2. Tappin' Cat. And Jorge Ruiz to win another Tappin' Cat from Torch of Truth. Then it was Crush It and far back to Mr. Smurthwaite in Destruction. And they're off. Going for the lead of the inside is Tweeting at an inside gate. Arifana on the outside up close in that first turn run. And just in behind them now, settling back there is Trace of Grace and Trolley Ride. Racing down to the inside as they round that turn. Back second last is Rose Tree and Vente to go on the inside, trailing the field. Pacemaking Tweeting showing the way. At an easy clip, leads a little more than a length from the hot favorite Arifana. Just tracking her along in second spot, another 2. On the outside is Trace of Grace third by a head, and Trolley Ride is in fourth. Rose Tree now with 5.5 to 6 to make up, and Vente to go down to the inside. The opening quarter in 24.28, so with 5 furlongs left to go, not much change with Tweeting up front. And the 1-5 favorite, Arifana, now about 2 lengths behind in second spot as they head over the far turn run. And 4 furlongs left to go. The half mile, 48.16. It's Tweeting up top with Arifana keeping close tabs now. Arifana now 3/4 of a length behind Tweeting as that's her full sprint home. And the inside Trolley Ride is in third, then Trace of Grace followed by Rose Tree and Vente to go trailing the field. Midpoint of the final turn, Tweeting with Arifana half length behind in second, and Trolley Ride is in third. As they reach the top of the stretch, 6 furlongs a minute, 12.60. And now Arifana set down on the outside. Arifana up to even terms with Tweeting, who's under a drive on the inside. Arifana to the final furlong, leads it by a neck from Tweeting down on the inside. She's battling on bravely. Arifana's got the lead, though, from Tweeting on the inside. Arifana with a 16th to go from Tweeting. Arifana to do it. Arifana now 4 for 4 from Tweeting second. Then it was Trolley Ride in third and Trace of Grace. Lined up. And they're off. Sparty, first out of the gate to the outside by the seashore with their lead speeders. Try for Gold inside, and Try for Gold up to a narrow lead. Try for Gold from Sparty as they move on to the main portion of the track, and Absolved is in third. By the seashore out of the park travels fifth, only 3 lengths off the early pace. Broad Expanse and Pretty Good Year racing off the inside. Earned It racing about the 4 path, and the back of the pack is Redeemed Gentleman. About a dozen lengths to make up early, now with 5.5 furlongs left to go. Opening quarter went 23.82. Try for Gold sets that tempo out there. Length and a half from Sparty in second, and Out of the Park is in third. Absolved is in fourth. By the seashore the outside there, a close fifth, just 4 lengths from the pacemaker as they round that far turn. Another 3 lengths back in Broad Expanse and Pretty Good Year, and they're followed by Earned It and Redeemed Gentleman with a lot to do now. Try for Gold with Sparty's keeping the heat on the outside, making a bid for the lead, and Absolved is racing in third. Half mile 47.21. They reach the top of the stretch now, and it is Try for Gold still holding Sparty on the outside with a burst of energy. And here's Sparty at the quarter pole. Sparty quarter mile from home. In front from Try for Gold. Absolved is in third. Out of the Park is in fourth. Then it's back to By the Seashore in fifth. 6 furlongs a minute. 11.93. Sparty's the one to gun down. Absolved on the outside. Driven hard. Absolved trying to gain on Sparty. Sparty just holding on with a furlong left to go. From Absolved to the outside. Try for Gold is third. Sparty turning back. Absolved for the moment. Pretty Good Year on the far outside, gaining late in the game, and Try for Gold out of the inside. Sparty to Smart Performance. Sparty to win it from Absolved second and a photo third. Nine to 5. And they're off. Good break for Princess Adira today. Here's Cruisin' Dans. The inside is Superblood Wolf Moon sent up for early speed, another 2.5. And Irish Charmers on the outside. Of the inside is Tenderness. And that group 2 between horses is along the way. Here's Princess Adira now, a half dozen lengths of the pace up ahead. Don't Let Sweet Fool You in a gap of 5 to Kate Carmack in Central Exit, and Over the Hillary is last. Into the far turn run. And there goes Cruisin' Dans, moving right along with a 3-length lead from Superblood Wolf Moon second, and then Tenderness is in third. In between horses is Princess Adira. The outside is Don't Let Sweet Fool You trying to get going. Don't Let Sweet Fool You moving third while wide. Princess Adira is following her move. Top of the stretch, Cruisin' Dans, Superblood Wolf Moon. Here's Princess Adira. And also Don't Let Sweet Fool You to the center of the track. Princess Adira, Don't Let Sweet Fool You to the far outside. Cruisin' Dans is hanging on to the lead with a furlong left to go. Cruisin' Dans and Princess Adira on the outside. Cruisin' Dans, Sheldon Russell all out in the last 16th of a mile with Princess Adira on the outside. Photo finish. Cruisin' Dans, Princess Adira. Don't Let Sweet Fool You was third. Then it was Tenderness and Superblood Wolf Moon. Minute 4:67 running time. They are in the gate. And they're off. Paisley Singing, Ilchester, Cheetah, Early Speed, and Always Something there in between horses. Lady George away running in a close fourth spot, and they're followed by Leave You With a Smile. And the inside there is Aspen Rose. The outside is Remain Anonymous. Remain Anonymous, the favorite outside, at about 7 lengths off that pace of Ilchester Cheetah, pushed by Always Something. Ilchester Cheetah half from Always Something, and Paisley Singing is in third. Out of the inside is Aspen Rose is next as they round that far turn. The opening quarter, 22.36. Ilchester Cheetah just in front. From the outside, Always Something keeps on testing her as Paisley Singing. And here's Remain Anonymous has moved up in between horses within 2 of the lead now. Lady George is followed by Aspen Rose and Leave You With a Smiles in the back. Top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. Ilchester Cheetah turns for home. Inside, Remain Anonymous scooting on through now. The center of the track is Paisley Singing. And then it's Always Something in fourth through the last eighth of a mile. Ilchester Cheetah turning back challengers. Ilchester Cheetah's in front, and Paisley Singing on the outside, giving it a good run. It's Ilchester Cheetah and Sheldon Russell. Ilchester Cheetah fully extended, hold by 3/4 of a length. Ilchester Cheetah from Paisley Singing, and then it was Always Something and Remain Anonymous and Leave You With a Smile. Minute 11:14 the time. And they're off. Maysay Princess and Can the Queen and Too Much Minutia all in the early firing line. Here's Olive Cat in a good spot early in fourth. Another two, and it's Jumping Michelle. Our stars in between horses, an Odd Gal, and Derby Day Zip now has 10 to make up. Can the Queen dueling up front with Too Much Minutia down to the inside. Olive Cat sits a great trip from third position, and it's Maysay Princess in fourth, and it's Jumping Michelle and Our Star. Odd Gal now 7 from the front, and Derby Day Zip at the back. Into the fire turn, Olive Cat makes a big move now on the outside to take the lead. Opening quarter, 22.40. Olive Cat goes on from Can the Queen in second. Then Maysay Princess and Too Much Minutia, followed by Jumping Michelle and Our Star. Odd Gal and Derby Day Zip a lot to do last. Quarter pole, top of the stretch. And turning for home, it's Olive Cat leading the way. Well off that inside, leads by 4 or 5. 45.90 was the half mile. Olive Cat, full head of steam into the stretch under Ashley Castrenzi, motoring home now. 5 clear. Jumping Michelle picks up second from Too Much Minutia. In that last 16th of a mile, it's Olive Cat, Jeremiah O'Dwyer, and 3 in a row for trainer Jeremiah O'Dwyer, Olive Cat. To score from Jumping Michelle, then Too Much Minutia, Derby Day Zip from dead last, then Maysay Princess. And they're off. Bertie's on fire, Whiskey and You early speed. A little trouble there for Palvera, who had to check in the early stages of the outside. Next up, Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie is up to take the lead now as Palvera settles back and forth in between horses, charging into the far turn run. And I'm 5 lengths off that pace. A little more trouble there for Palvera, who's at a trouble go so far, as Sojourner has now passed that one. And then on the outside is Deshackle with about a half dozen lengths to make up. And behind that group is Pitching Ari, then back to Hard Hero in advance of Chauffeur, who's lingering to the back of the pack now, along with Back Charge, and then it's back to Palace Kid second to last, and Matty Meister trailing the field. They're at the top of the stretch now, and it is Bernie's on Fire sweeping to the lead and opening up. Bernie's on Fire. Next up, Poughkeepsie is second, and Whiskey and You in third for the final furlong, and then it's Palvera who's leveled off in fourth. The last 16th, Bernie's on Fire. Bernie's on Fire to win by 7 going away lengths. Bernie's on Fire, maybe about a half dozen at the finish from Whiskey and You second. Then next up, Poughkeepsie, and then it was Palvera and Pitching Ari. Five at a photo, a minute 3:96. One more day of Breeders' Cup action at Santa Anita. Watch and wager here at Laurel Park in the Sports Bar. Post time for our first race at 12:25. The action will go on all day long and into the evening. Our Breeders' Cup World Championships from Santa Anita on Saturday, November 2nd. Quick reminder, coming up Saturday, November 16th, it's Military Appreciation Day. And since we're in the month of November, Thanksgiving on the way. Our Thanksgiving pie giveaway on Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, November 28th. More details to come. You can catch all of that at laurelpark.com for all the upcoming events, promotions, and Maryland racing news. That's it for the replay show Friday. We'll see you on Breeders' Cup Saturday.